Welcome to the InForum Minute, a daily rundown of top news, weather, and more for the Fargo area, powered by reporters from WDAY and The Forum. Here's today's forecast.
WDAY Storm Tracker.
Here's the forecast for the Fargo area. As we take you into your Friday across the southern Red River Valley, we'll look out for the breeze still holding on through the morning hours before winds calm down into the second half of your Friday, turning light and variable in fact. Otherwise, afternoon high of about 26 under mostly to partly cloudy skies. We're mostly cloudy tonight with a chance of a flurry or two, especially out to the west, low 16. And then on your Saturday, afternoon highs once again closer to the freezing mark, but we'll look out for mostly cloudy to overcast skies and periods of snow building in potentially later on in the day, especially along and south the I-94 corridor. The snow holds on through Sunday morning with much colder temperatures to start next week before we have a warm-up on the way by the middle of next week. I'm Storm Tracker meteorologist Robert Daly.
This podcast is brought to you without paywalls, thanks to support from our digital subscribers. If you subscribe, thank you. If you don't, visit inforum.com/subscribe for our introductory offer, just $2 for 6 months. Here's today's headlines.
Hi, everyone. It is Friday, March 13th. With your InForum Minute, I'm Lisa Bedeau. West Fargo police say they're holding off on filing bank fraud charges against a Tennessee grandmother, even though facial recognition software linked her to a similar crime in their city. Angela Lips said she had never been to North Dakota, but she spent more than 5 months in jail after Fargo police charged her in connection to a series of bank fraud cases. Those charges were later dismissed. Lips is now working with 2 attorneys, including one based in Minneapolis, on a possible civil lawsuit tied to the case. Court documents show Lips became the main suspect in 4 of 7 cases across the Fargo-Moorhead area after Fargo police used facial recognition technology to identify a woman accused of withdrawing tens of thousands of dollars using fraudulent identification. WDAY News has learned that the same software also flagged Lips in a similar case in West Fargo, but West Fargo police say facial recognition alone was not enough evidence to file charges, and that investigation remains ongoing. A North Dakota court is working to determine whether a Florida woman is fit to face charges following a shooting and police chase in West Fargo. Brittany Glennon is accused of shooting 2 unoccupied vehicles and leading West Fargo police on a chase February 6th. According to court documents, Glennon's girlfriend left their apartment to stay with a coworker. The homeowner told police he saw her sitting in a pickup, pull out a handgun, and start shooting. Today, a Moorhead murder suspect is back in the courtroom for a motion hearing just 10 days before a scheduled trial. Jerome Thomas III is accused of shooting and killing James Hamilton outside a Moorhead home last April. Several motions have been filed in the case. A settlement conference is also scheduled for next week, with the trial currently set to begin March 23rd. A former Cass County commissioner has announced he's running for a seat on the Fargo City Commission. Chad Peterson is a small business owner who says he wants to get back into the basics of what government should do. Peterson served on the Cass County Commission for 12 years and was chair for several of those years. A program to help keep drunk drivers off the road in North Dakota is celebrating 5 years by expanding. Andy Sober Ride, part of Vision Zero, is offering $10 ride vouchers over the St. Patrick's Day holiday for both Uber and Lyft. Today through St. Patrick's Day, which is Tuesday, the 17th, you can enter a code in either the Uber or Lyft app to get $10 off your ride. Visit visionzeroND.gov to scan the QR code for the Uber app and get the code for the Lyft app. Tonight, the Fargo Theater is hosting a tribute to a music icon who died while on his way to perform a show here in the Metro. You can see a performance of Buddy Holly, Oh Boy, tonight at 7. Tickets are still available. Holly, along with musicians Richie Valens and the Big Bopper, died in a plane crash in 1959 while the singers were flying from Iowa to perform in Moorhead. Green, gold, and a little Irish luck will fill the streets of Fargo-Moorhead this weekend. The St. Patrick's Parade is expected to bring thousands to downtown. The parade starts at 11 and will start in the alley behind Moorhead's Billiards and make its way to Broadway in Fargo. And a reminder, WDAY is your home for the North Dakota 2A state basketball tournament. The girls' semifinals tip off at 1 this afternoon, with the boys starting at 6. Tomorrow, they'll crown the state champs. We have all of the action for you live on WDAY and streaming on WDAY+. With your InForum Minute for WDAY TV News, I'm Lisa Badeau.